Good morning to you. Welcome. It's Wednesday, the 9th of February. Now, I'm going to generalise. So if you've got a smart meter, which hopefully you haven't, the only reason to have a smart meter is for them, the people in control, to be able to control you and your usage, and obviously then to charge you more. There are plenty of videos out there from professionals and electricians to tell you all about why smart meters are not a good idea, and also it tells you about how they scam you out of money. What they're doing is offering you less electricity for more money, or for the same amount, depending on how you look at it. But you actually, usage-wise, the whole thing is to be able to turn you off and stop you from using electricity that you are paying for, obviously. The idea here is control. And certainly smart meters also have the reputation of being 5G enabled. Otherwise, how would they be able to control them? They could obviously use a lesser, they could use 3G or 4G, but 5G is the one that they've chosen, and we all know about that. So why would you want to have a smart meter? Well, if you listen to the adverts on TV, this is why.
By getting a smart meter, you're helping modernise Britain's energy system, so it can use more renewable energy, like wind power.
Smart meters. Join the energy revolution.
Removing CO2 that doesn't need to be removed, keeping vehicles off the road, is all about the net zero agenda that they have. I have made videos about that before. The idea of 2030 and 2050, these are dates that are set, and we are looking at draconian ways of doing this system, i.e. forcing you to remove your car, so you will not be able to afford to have a car. And then of course they're forcing you to have these electric vehicles that are not sustainable. Not only are they not sustainable to be made and scrapped, they're also not sustainable to be able to charge the bloody things up. There isn't the infrastructure, and also there isn't the ability to generate power enough to power the whole country. So what they're doing is they are forcing you to abide by their scheme of a smart meter they can turn off.
The problem is we are the guinea pigs because smart meters are being rolled out into our homes, schools and hospitals and are presumed safe, yet people are having negative health effects from smart meters. In the description below I will post a link to a video which shows the effect of smart meters on blood cells. Now, apart from the hacking fire risk, there are also fire dangers associated with smart meters. As BBC's Watchdog have reported, smart meters are being badly installed and causing house fires. It's not only the installation leading to fires. In the US and Canada, there have been numerous house fires from smart meters where circuit boards have burnt out or switches malfunctioned and caused house fires. Hundreds of thousands of smart meters have been recalled in Canada because of their fire risk. So with all these examples in mind, we bear the expense, the risk and the dangers, whilst the energy suppliers reap the benefits and collect all the profits. So, considering that smart meters are actually costing us money rather than saving us money, why are they being foisted upon us? Well, smart meters are an absolute profit-making goldmine for the energy companies. We are being charged £11 billion to make the energy suppliers a projected £8 billion through getting rid of meter readers, so that means they'll be losing their jobs, and this is the real reason they want smart meters in our homes, because they're going to be collecting all that data on you and your family from the smart meter and selling it. Your home becomes a data mine for the energy company, and it has the potential to open the door of the home. Your home. Turning you and your family into the goose that lays the golden egg for the energy suppliers. Now, you may have watched this video and thought, well, I'm definitely not going to have a smart meter installed, but don't take my word for it. Do your own research. The energy companies are counting on you not doing any research. They're hoping you'll just lie back and accept this outrageous scam. But what do you do if you've already had a smart meter installed, or you move into a property that already has a smart meter? Well, you can have it removed. EDF have said they will comply with smart meter removal at a customer's request. British Gas and E.ON have said they will consider smart meter removal requests on a case-by-case basis. And SSE said they would remove a smart meter if that's what the customer wanted. The customer is always right, so don't take no for an answer. As for British Gas and E.ON saying they will decide on a case-by-case basis, if they ask you for a reason for smart meter removal, cite health reasons. So to recap and conclude, smart meters are an absolute scam, scandal and swindle. Why? Because customers are being bullied and coerced into having a smart meter installed when they are under no obligation to do so. We are being told that smart meter installation will be at no extra cost, yet that cost of £11 billion is being put onto all of our bills. We are also told smart meters will decrease our bills, yet as we have seen, smart meters have increased and in some cases doubled people's bills. Smart meters can be hacked. Smart meters have caused house fires. Smart meters can invade you and your family's privacy. And there are also health concerns with smart meters. And the only people who will benefit from smart meters are the energy companies, charging us £11 billion to create a means for them to make yet more profits for them and their multi-million-pound paid executives. No one consulted us and asked us if we wanted to pay £11 billion for such a thing. No, they just arrogantly and outrageously pass that cost onto us whether we like it or not. Just think of the worthy causes we could spend £11 billion on. Housing the homeless, elderly care, building more hospitals, building more schools, paying for more nurses, paying for more doctors, so many worthy causes we could spend £11 billion on, but no, we weren't given that choice.
Now there is a trial being run and it's up to 1.4 million families and they've been offered money to ration their power usage. Now you can argue that, limiting what you do, turning off the light will save power, it will save energy, save you money as well.
We all know we need to reduce waste. We're trying to waste less plastic, less water, less food. But unfortunately, we're still wasting a lot of energy because our energy system is outdated. That's where smart meters can help. Smart meters not only help us stop wasting energy at home, they'll also help build a more efficient energy system so we can reduce waste across the nation.
Everyone laugh at the funny joke. Ha ha!
However, if you have, like I do, my studio, which is my work, my job, I need to power it. If they're going to turn me off every now and again because I'm using too much, then I'm not going to be able to work. Not going to be able to produce videos, not going to be able to do my job. At the moment, my work is online. I don't have a smart meter and I have refused to have a smart meter. I keep on getting SSE or OVO, as they're well known now, contacting me. They were sending me emails, they were sending me letters, they were sending me text messages saying, get a smart meter, you need to have it. No, sorry. So I put in several complaints about it and touch wood, it stopped for the time being that I'm not getting any messages or letters. Smart meters obviously are actually their way of controlling you and seeing how much you use, and if you use too much, switching you off, and also charging you more because they actually convert it down into a different method, so you actually get less electric for the same amount of money. This is a scam they have been doing for a long time. Anyway, this story, Net Zero, is in the it's in the Telegraph, I believe. The Telegraph. So it's going to be a trial aimed at preventing blackouts in the future. Why are we going to have blackouts? Well, it's because they've not got enough capacity to generate the amount of energy that they will need, including all these new electric vehicles they want people to buy. Because obviously they're only using sustainable production methods, green methods of production, and they're trying to get rid of all the old traditional oil and gas and coal to generate electricity, then they're going to be down on their capacity. This is why they are warning about blackouts. And also the other thing is that the blackouts are part of the control method. They can turn you off anytime they like. To achieve this, the households will be paid to ration their use at peak times. This will obviously be a demo to see if they can reduce pressure on the infrastructure. So from Friday, these families will be paid if they cut their normal consumption at certain 2-hour periods. The move is a pilot scheme intended to pave the way for a broader overhaul. And ditching dirty fossil fuels. Yes, I'm sorry, but that's rubbish. So this obviously they want to encourage people to charge cars and use appliances at different times during the day. The result of the trial will help the national grid determine how best to design and run the system. The trial will provide invaluable insight, and they may be able to utilise domestic flexibility. Demand is set to soar in coming decades as millions of people ditch their petrol and diesel cars and swap gas-fired boilers for electric heat pumps. Another big fallacy as well. And obviously this will happen at the same time as coal and gas-fired power stations make way for wind and solar power. So obviously we are a fairly rainy country here, so we can get rain. Wind, we're sort of average really. So what happens with wind power when there's no wind? And why is there need to ditch the coal, gas and everything else? Why is there a need for that when quite adequately they could make them more efficient? So quite clearly the net zero system, and this includes removal of travel, and you will not be flying anywhere socially, and also the removal of all the airports by 2030. The whole world, and it's, is going to be the whole world is going to be a whole different place, and it's going to be pretty bad, I reckon. We're going to be sent back to the Middle Ages, I reckon, as far as this is concerned. The only thing that we do have different that they didn't have then is electric, and looks like we're not going to have very much of that either. There you go, that's it for today. Have a good day, and I'll catch you later.